This 5 on Your Side Sports Report is sponsored by Telly Tire and Auto Centers, driving your way since 1942.
Tackle Hunger 3, sponsored by Neighbors Credit Union, your neighbor for life.
Welcome to the Smet High School for our Tackle Hunger Game of the Week between Brennan Spain's Cardinal Ritter Lions and the Smet Jesuit Spartans. I'm joined here by Coach John Merritt from the Smet. Coach, we saw you at the pep rally, kind of leading the charge. It's a sold-out crowd tonight. What kind of atmosphere are you thinking?
I think this is going to be a great atmosphere here tonight. We're excited to play against Cardinal Ritter. They're one of the best teams in the state. They're well coached, they're talented, they're hardworking, and they're hungry. And we're excited to see where we stack up against a great team like this.
Playoffs right around the Cardinal. You've got Cardinal Ritter this week. You got Edwardsville on the road next week. What does it do to kind of play those out-of-conference big games heading into the most important time of the year?
That's what we do every week. We play in the MCC. Every game's tough. There's no easy games. We tell that to our kids all the time, and we want to take on the best as much as we can, and that's what we're going to try to do tonight.
Coach, good luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
Coach Spain,
yes,
you guys have won 2 state championships in a row. I was out to practice before this year started. How much is that kind of the goal and talked about? We got a three-peat.
Well, that is the goal, but at the end of the day, we have to take this thing day by day and week by week. So at the end of the day, it's the small things that lead to the big things. So we just trying to take it day by day, game by game, and kind of progress from there.
You've got athletes all over this field headed to play in college on the next level. Give us a sense of just how much talent you've got.
It's a lot of talent, but yet and still, around this time of year, it's not necessarily the talented team that wins. It's the team that plays complete together. So the good thing about this is the ultimate team sport, and the individual things all come together should be for the betterment of the team.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck to you tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate
All right, we're expecting a great game tonight here at Smet. We saw a great game last night at Enterprise Center where the Blues won 1-0 over the New York Islanders. Joel Hofer in net was the star. He stopped all 34 New York Islanders shots, and guess what? He even added an assist in overtime on a great pass to get the Blues the 1-0 win.
Had a lot of fun. That was a big thing. Those are fun games to be a part of. Those tight games against good teams.
He's so locked in, and I think just his routine on game days, on practice days, how he approaches every day at the rink. It's fun to watch him. He's really locked in, and he wants to be the best he can be. So there's no surprises there with how he played today. He was outstanding, and a nice little apple at the end for him to top it off.
A reminder, we will have all the best high school football highlights from around the St. Louis area tonight at 10:15 on 5 on Your Sideline. For now, that is the story from Smet. For photographer James Merriman, I am Corey Miller. We'll send it back to the station.
All right, Corey. Thanks so much for that. All right, let's send it over to Corey now with sports.
Tackle Hunger 3, sponsored by Neighbors Credit Union, your neighbor for life.
Welcome to Smet High School, where, as you can see, our Tackle Hunger Game of the Week between the Spartans and Cardinal Ritter Lions is already going on. I'm going to step out of the way, actually, so our photographer James Merriman can take you right into the live action here. This is one of the most hyped matchups of the year around St. Louis, but this week the battle was not just on the field. As our Game of the Week, the schools also went head-to-head to tackle hunger for Operation Food Search. Smet and Cardinal Ritter collected food throughout the week to help feed people in need, and let's just say they were fired up for the opportunity to give back.
And listen, you can get that old can of corn out of the bottom of your pantry at home and bring it, and that's great. We need that. But we also need some other stuff. You know it. We need the tuna. We need the chicken. We need the beef stew. We need all the proteins.
Raise canned goods, getting the Ritter family together, for a great cause, feeding the hunger.
Highlights from our Game of the Week and others will come your way tonight at 10:15 on 5 on Your Sideline. I also have the story of Borgia football. The Knights are 7-0 to start their season, which will be the final season for head coach Dale Gildahouse. The 73-year-old has been leading Borgia for 38 years. They honored Coach for his 300th win last week.
Last week was huge, and they had a wonderful thing out here, and my wife and I got to ride in the car on the homecoming parade. Jiminy, I keep saying, guys, it's not about me. It's about you. It's about my assistants. That's why we're successful. But I'm going to tell you, that's one of those days that I'll never forget. And the coach, this one's for you. Well, doggone it, thank you. But let's continue to get better.
Believe it or not, it is opening night for SLU basketball. The Billikens play an exhibition against Rockhurst tonight at Chaffetz Arena. Robbie Avila is still sidelined with an ankle injury, but should be back in action soon. As for the rest of the Bills, well, they're just ready to compete against somebody other than themselves.
You know, we're at a point in the year where everybody's just itching to get out, compete, line up against somebody else, and kind of figure it out and see what's what.
At this point in the year, you've practiced against yourself so many times that you're just, ready to take it out on another team. So, yeah, super excited. Obviously, got some guys out, but we're going to go out there and compete and have fun with it.
That'll do it for sports from Smet High School with photographer James Merriman. I'm Corey Miller. We'll send it back to the station.